What's up, you weirdos? Fever here. How the hell is everyone doing today? I hope you're being good to one another. I feel like we need to talk about the Destiny content vault and why I don't think it's as bad as everyone's making it out to be. Before we get started though, I want you to know I'm not out here making Destiny seem like it's all rainbows and dildos everywhere. I have a lot of things I can complain about with Destiny, but to me it's boring and too easy. I would much rather see the game thrive and become great, which requires me to find some sort of balance between talking about the bad and good. This happens to be one of those videos where I try to find the positives in a situation we as players have no control over. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the DCV or Destiny Content Vault will be here November 10th. When Beyond Light drops, we will be losing 7 strikes, some Gambit maps, 11 PvP maps, 5 raids, 4 planets, and everything associated with those planets. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? That's because it is. In a previous video I talked about everything leaving, and I didn't come out and say I was pissed because I wasn't sure. But after thinking about it for a while, I realized I don't really care. Yeah, it's gonna suck not having the planets around because we're so used to them just being there, but we'll get over it. We always do. And I know there's some ethical problem here because we paid for this content, but if you really think about it, we gave that up the moment Destiny went free to play. The content we paid for, Bungie handed out to everyone, so does it really matter at this point? And I know someone's gonna say it's different because it's still in the game, and you, my friend, are right. I'm not saying I love this move Bungie's making. How often do you go back and hang out on these planets you paid for, like Mars or Io, just for the hell of it? The only reason we go back is when Bungie makes a quest that involves the planet or the seasonal models revolving around it. We then get into this not enough or too much recycled content territory. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is out here thinking, man, I can't wait to get off work and go hang out with Brother Simp on Mercury today. Yes, we are losing more than just the planets themselves, but is it really that bad? I can't find a reason to keep everything around except to maybe stop Bungie from reskinning planets and putting a scarf on them. Let's break this down for a moment. What is there to do on Titan or Io besides the Contact public event for this season? What about Mars? What, Escalation Protocol? We only do that for a bounty or catalyst because it's the fast and easy way to knock them out. Mercury's basically a dumpster fire. If you say we need these planets for collectibles or something, my answer to you is, we had like 2 years to get this stuff done. I like strikes, and losing 7 of them sucks, especially since we're only gaining 4 over the course of a year. But I never hear anybody say, let's go do some strikes unless it's for pinnacle gear. Which, everyone then complains about having to do strikes for pinnacle gear. 90% of the people I match with in a strike don't even kill anything. They just run through where they can and get to the boss as fast as possible. Who knows, maybe that'll change when we start seeing Adept Vanguard weapons, but those might be tied to Nightfalls, so I don't know. The PvP maps I would like to see stay for some variety, but everyone complains about half them anyways. Or if you're like my friend Cardboard, you get the same map 12 times in a row. Nobody cares about the Gambit maps leaving. I thought Gambit was on life support as it was, but apparently not. That game mode keeps getting forced down our throat, and once again all I hear is complaining about it. The only reason most of the raids have seen any action recently is because people are trying to clear out some triumphs, or get the raid ring before it's all gone. We could argue that we're losing more than we're gaining with Beyond Light, but do we really know that? I'm sure it's nowhere close to the amount getting removed, but then again, we don't know. Bungie could be out here making some big dick plays behind the scenes and not telling us anything. Don't forget, this is the same company that dropped 2 missions on us out of nowhere for the Outbreak and Whisper. I'm trying to look at this as a way for Bungie to shuffle out the old shit to make way for new destinations in the future. I could sit here and cry about everything leaving and say it's not fair, but it's happening whether we want it to or not. And I feel like I should go into some Zavala speech there. This could be a blessing in disguise. Maybe by them removing some of this stuff, we will appreciate it more later down the road. The only downside to that is, I'm afraid we'll see it come back as recycled new content. And if that happens, I will be mad, especially if I have to pay for it again. I have a good friend who's always saying we know what Destiny is at this point. We've accepted the game and all of its flaws. Many of us have been playing this game for 6 years, so I don't see a reason to bash the game. All we can do is hope for the best and call them out when needed. Maybe I'm in the minority on this one, but I don't feel removing these planets is a call to shit on Bungie, especially when no one's playing these activities in the first place. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I have a fat ass dog I need to feed over here. Have an amazing day, please, and thank you for listening.